So this is the budget that we had in this year. We have 30% from government grant, and we have 50% from corporate foundation grant, and we got about 20% from the private donations. And the expenses that we have is we applied it to screening tests, printing, travel, advertising, staff, insurance, office, vaccine, volunteer staff, medical support, accounting. So we count a lot on our volunteers. And so HBI-DC, we go out and we partner with communities and faith-based organizations in the DC area. These are the few that we collaborating with and we partner with. We have more. We do Chinese Community Church, Bridgeway Community Church, Jesus House DC, Yekwat Vietnamese Temple, Ethiopian Health Clinic, Life and Discovery, Korean Community Service Center. This is just a few that we are doing. And I'm going to share with you in the past 14 months with some of our highlights. We educated more than 2,200 people, screened more than 1,484, and the numbers is rising, and vaccinated over 500 people, and identified over 110 individuals with hepatitis B. And so they can go ahead and have some prevention, and to prevent their long-term complication for this disease. All these services were provided without any charges to the participant. As a grassroots organization, we can only do so much to make an impact. We believe in educating our legislators to make local, national, and global changes. I'm going to show you some slides that the events that we've been doing. This is Dr. Mark Lee educating the Chinese Community Church. He gives the education in Cantonese and in Mandarin and in English. The Chinese outreach partners in the Montgomery County. We have a large group of volunteers, and this is the group. And this is the time that we have screened 215 people, and 21 were tested positive. 21 were tested positive. And we're vaccinating over 88 people needed the vaccination. And yesterday, in fact, we had our second vaccination in Maryland. This is how I went the Bridgeway Church at the Columbia, Maryland. There's other people doing the registrations. Helena is here giving the vaccination. And Chinese outreach vaccination. This is David Yu, and he is a little bit squeamish about getting his vaccination, but we got him to do it, and he's here. Okay. And Dr. Ed Chow, unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, and he's getting his screening done too. This is the Vietnamese Health Fair with Dr. Hee Sung Juan. They have the most amazing health fair, the nation's #1 health fair. They screen over 550 hepatitis B and C, and they actually got the highest number screening at any one time. San Francisco, they thought that they had the highest number at one time screening a street fair. It was 520, and I had to tell them, no. Vietnamese Medical Society in Virginia, with the leadership of Dr. San Tran and Dr. Vincent Nguyen, and the Vietnamese Medical Society did 550. So they had to be quiet. Virginia won. Okay, so we are grassroots, so we can't do this on our own. So we go to for educating the legislators. And this is the congressional screening, hepatitis screening, with U.S. Representative Congressman Honda. And Dr. Mark Lee, again, is the lead on this. Congressman Honda is getting screened. There's Congressman Honda with Dr. Mark Lee and Jennifer. And U.S. Representative Donna Edwards with Mrs. Lee. And Congressman Edwards also getting screened. And Congressman Gao from New Orleans. Okay, so we also, Richard and I also had we co-chair with Alexia Den with Boat People SOS. She does amazing work with her community. And we chair this group. It's called the Hep B Free DC. We have over 100 people on our list. Anybody with hepatitis B is on this list. And so, and we are advocating for this HR 3974, and that's the bill for Congress to pass to give more funding for hepatitis B. Okay, when I was young, my family always tell me, as a foreign student, you don't go to any rally, you don't go to protest, or else you get deported. So guess what happened? This past May, we had the first hepatitis rally up in the Capitol Hill. So I just have a little script to show you. That's okay. Well, anyway, Richard Liu can vouch for me that I was speaking at the rally, and I'm glad that my parents weren't there to see that, because they will tell me again I'll get deported, you know. So you asked me, how can you help? First, be sure that you and your families are protected. Find out your hepatitis B status. Get protected for a lifetime with Hep B vaccination. Second, share HBI-DC's message to your communities and ask them to make donations. And third, be a volunteer. We can always use your help. Your support can make a difference. Thank you and enjoy your evening. And thank you again for being here.